Online dog training. Sounds a bit like an oxymoron, right? I mean, how are you going to use something like this in order to train your dog? Well, thanks to modern technology and our IT staff here at Leerburg, we've created an online dog training platform that really allows us to put a hands-on approach, or as close to a hands-on approach as humanly possible, in an online training system. So this short little interactive tutorial is going to take you through step by step every part of the university and all of the features that we offer within the individual interactive courses as well as the self-study courses. These interactive courses are what really allows us to put the best dog trainers in the world in your living room or your backyard. All right, so diving right into it, let's take a look at how the material within the course is laid out and organized. Over on the left-hand side of the screen here, you'll see that we have the modules for the course. Now, in a self-study course, these modules are all going to be open at once, whereas in an interactive course, there's going to be a allotted time frame. Generally, one module is the equivalent of 1 week. So we go into module 1 here. Now we're going to see that we have all these different segments. The segments are broken up into specific topics. And this is where the majority, or not the majority, all of the material within this course is going to be located. So you can think of this as your textbook, so to say, for the course. Once we get into some of the interactive features, I'll refer to those as the classroom, but right now we're in the textbook. So you see Module 1, Segment 1, here's where we have all the material that's covering that specific topic. So that's how simple the material is organized within the course. Now let's go ahead and dive into some of the interactive features. And as I said, this is an interactive tutorial, so you're able to pick which feature you'd like to jump to next. So we have discussion forums, student video uploads, live chats, and tests. I'm going to go ahead and start with discussion forums, so go ahead and click right here. Literally click here on the screen. It works, trust me. All right, discussion forums. And this is what I like to refer to as the classroom of our online training platform. And I call it the classroom because this is where throughout the week, any questions that come up, whether it be while reading through the material, watching the videos within the material, or out in your backyard training your dog based on the material that you learned that week, you're able to come in here, post your questions or post your discussion topics, communicate with the instructor as well as the other students. And that is another caveat that I'll touch on real quick, is the communication with amongst students we have found has been just as beneficial as communication with the instructor. We're able to put students from all over the world, all different walks of life, training dogs in all different obediences, and here we're able to put them into one class. Everybody's able to communicate. Our instructors are getting ideas from our students probably just as much as our students are learning from our instructors. So make sure that when you take one of these interactive classes, you're actively posting within the discussion forum. Now, how you post is very simple. Right up here, you'll notice in the top right-hand corner of your screen, you have a Create New Topic. So we're going to go ahead and we'll create a new topic. Now here, you'll notice you'll have the topic title and you can put whatever you want in there. We're going to put Fido won't sit. So Fido won't sit is our topic. We're going to post a text in here and it's going to say, I am having some problems luring Fido into a sit. What should I do? Generally, your question should probably be a little bit more specific than that, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to keep it short. So after you type your question in there, you'll hit submit. That will then bring you to the question where you'll be able to later on see the reply. So here you see Fido won't sit. You'll see I have a problem luring my dog into a sit right here, and you'd see where the reply would be. Obviously, the instructor's not been in there yet since we just posted it. So back out in the main discussion tab over here, we're going to click on that, and there we go. So now you can see that Fido won't sit is the top thread within this discussion forum. So the instructor can go in there, he'll be able to see that he has not read or replied to that yet. He'll open it up, read your question, and reply to it. Students can also go in and add their own replies. So if you want to read other people's questions, you can go ahead and click into here. We'll click into Fido won't sit. If I were a different student, I could then go right here and add in my reply. Or you could reply back to the instructor once they reply to you, and you can keep a dialogue going. So that's why I refer to this as the classroom, so to speak, for the online training platform, and it's really that simple. If you've ever used any type of discussion forum or posted in any type of social media platform, our discussion forum is that simple. So let's move on to another interactive feature of the university. So select one of the following down here. If you're on discussion forum now, you have not watched student videos, you probably haven't watched tests, you probably haven't watched the live chats. So let's go ahead and pick one of those and let's take a look at it. All right, so now on to one of the features that really makes Leerburg Online University interactive, and that's our live chats. So every week in one of our interactive courses, we host a live chat with the instructor. And this is a place and a time where students can get on and ask instructors questions and have real-time feedback. So I'm going to show you how that works and how to log into one of these live chats. Starting out with, if you're enrolled in an interactive course, each week you're going to get an email inviting you to the live chat with a link in it, and we'll also post the link in the discussion forum as well as the live chat tab within the university itself. So without more explanation of where you can find these, once you click the link, here's what you'll see. And you're going to be prompted to enter your name. So you'll type in your name here. I'll just type in Jeff, and then it'll log in as a guest. Once I log in, we're going to be brought right to the live chat software that we're using. So, hey Mark. So here we've got Mark Keating on here with us right now. And I'm just going to have him here as the instructor so I can walk you through how it works as a student. So how's it going today, Mark?
Hey Jeff, I'm doing great, thanks. I'm here actually just wrapped up lunch and just enjoying myself. One of the great aspects of these online courses is the fact that we can phone them in from anywhere. We can do all our work from even a loud restaurant. You guys are still able to hear me and I can still hear you, so on and so on. So how you doing?
Cool, yeah, we're all doing good here. So we just wanted to show everybody how these live chats work and how simple it is for a student to use. So Mark, as the instructor, basically controls everything, and you can go ahead and communicate with him through a couple of different features. So on the bottom down here, you can see where you can enter text. If you don't have access to a microphone or good speakers, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I shouldn't say good speakers. If you don't have speakers, you're not going to be able to hear Mark. So you're going to need to use a device with speakers. If you don't have a microphone or can't get your microphone to work, you can go ahead and type any questions you'd want down here in the text format, and then Mark will be able to read these and follow along and answer your questions on his webcam. However, if you do have a microphone, as most people do on any fairly new laptop, they're built in, you can go ahead and raise your hand. So on the top up here, on the dash bar there, you've got a few little drop downs. One of them on the far right, you'll drop that down, select raise hand. Once Mark sees that I've got my hand raised now, he can go ahead and activate my mic. So Mark, can you go ahead and activate my mic for me?
Yeah, no problem, Jeff. Let me just click that on here.
Perfect. All right, thanks.
There you go. That should be active for you now.
What Mark has done is Mark has turned on my ability to use my mic. That doesn't mean that my mic is live yet. So I still have to click one more button back up at the top here. So you'll see where right now I have a speaker icon and a microphone icon and my hand raised or my status icon. Currently the microphone icon is gray. So you're going to need to go ahead and click on it. So here I'll click it. Now I come with a drop down, activate my mic. You can see where that has turned from gray to green. And now I'm able to talk with Mark. So before we were kind of faking the funk, as it were, while I was talking to Mark. This is where I would actually be able to talk to Mark during the live chat. So Mark, now you can hear me through the live chat software. How does everything sound?
Everything sounds great on my end, Jeff. I'm just going to go ahead and mute my mic. When I mute my mic, that eliminates any possibility of feedback. So while you're speaking, I'll go ahead and mute my mic, and once you're done, I'll just unmute my mic, and we'll take it from there.
Great. That's one other good point that Mark just mentioned there is that while I'm talking, Mark will go ahead and mute his microphone to avoid any feedback. So sometimes, especially on an older computer, your microphone may pick up the feedback from your speakers, and then you're going to have a really bad echo, so it's hard for everybody to communicate at once, which is also why we don't have all of the microphones activated, because with 20 students in an interactive course, it turns into everybody talking over each other. So we like to have just the instructor's mic activated until you raise your hand. Then that instructor will go ahead and turn your mic capabilities on, and you can go back up top and change your icon from gray to green, and you can go ahead and start talking. Now, these live chats are something that I recommend everybody do everything they can to participate. So if you're going to take an interactive course, you really get into it, or you get out of it what you put into it, I'm sorry. And by that, I mean participating in the live chats, uploading the student videos, participating in the discussion forum. The more questions you have, one, the better the course is going to be for everyone, and two, the more information you're personally going to get out of it. So try to make your schedule fit these live chats. We understand that they don't fit everyone's schedule. With 20 people in a course from all over the world, we can't make them fit for everybody. So we cater the time of the live chats to the instructors. They all have their own dog training businesses to attend to, so they're generally during the weekdays, during the evening, so they work for people West Coast to East Coast in the United States. And usually the people overseas can try to fit those in. You may have to wake up a little early or go to bed a little bit later, but we try to make it work as best for everyone. However, if you just can't fit in your schedule, we record them, and the following morning we'll go ahead and post the recordings of the live chats back into the discussion forum, as well as under the live chat tab for that module. So that's really how simple these live chats are. They're a great feature to get a ton of extra information out of the course, really make our instructors work for what you're paying for your tuition in these courses. So get them on there, engage with them in the live chats, and really take full advantage of this software. So let's move on to another interactive feature of the university. So select one of the following down here. If you're on discussion forum now, you have not watched student videos, you probably haven't watched tests, you probably haven't watched the live chats. So let's go ahead and pick one of those and let's take a look at it.
Student video uploads are one of the features that allows Leerburg Online University to stand out from any other online training platform out there. An online dog training course obviously has a need for more interaction with students than, say, a college math course, which is why Leerburg's IT staff spent roughly 2 years developing the software that allows us to put the best trainers in the world directly in your living room or backyard. We have incorporated the ability for students to upload short videos of their training directly into the course for the instructors to critique. This not only allows you to get feedback on your progress, it also allows you to go back in and re-watch your training after the instructor has critiqued the work. The ability to watch yourself and see exactly what the instructor is talking about allows you to truly learn the subtleties of dog training and perfect your skills. Uploading videos is seamless and easy. You have two options. If you have the video file on your computer, you simply need to go to the Student Videos tab within the course, select Upload a new video, choose the file from your computer, and click Upload Video. This may take several minutes depending on the size of your video and your internet speed. Once your video is uploaded, you will then be able to add a title and a message or caption for the instructor. And it's really that simple. All you have to do after that is wait for the instructor to watch your video and give you his or her feedback. The other option is uploading directly from your smartphone or tablet. Most students will be using their phones to film the work, which makes this the simplest option. Uploading from your phone is very similar to the computer. You can log into the course from your device, select the Student Videos tab, click Upload Video, and you will be prompted to either select videos from your albums or film a new video. The exact layout and verbiage will vary depending on the type of phone or tablet. However, our system works with Apple iOS, Android, and Windows operating systems. Once you have selected the video, the rest of the process will be the same as the computer. Once again, the speed of this may vary depending on the size and your internet connection speed. This feature is what allows Leerburg Online University to create an online learning experience that is as close as possible to hands-on training. We look forward to seeing your videos in our next fully interactive course.
So let's move on to another interactive feature of the university. So select one of the following down here. If you're on discussion forum now, you have not watched student videos, you probably haven't watched tests, you probably haven't watched the live chats. So let's go ahead and pick one of those and let's take a look at it. All right, so the last feature that I want to talk about real briefly is the ability to take tests within our online university platform. So some courses have tests, some don't. It's up to the instructor when they're laying out their course whether they want to put a test in the course or not. We have the ability to put an essay format test or multiple choice tests. If you're taking a course that has tests, it's very simple. You click on the test tab on the bottom of that module. You'll then see a screen appear with a little bit written up about what is in the test, and then you can click Take Test. The Take Test will then bring you to the test itself. If it's multiple choice, you'll see each question listed out and have the ability to select your answer. You can then submit that answer and move on to the next question. If it's an essay format test, you're given a block similar to the discussion forum that you can go ahead and type out your essay in there, or you can copy paste it out of whatever word processor you use on your computer. So that is how simple the tests are. They'll then, the multiple choice are automatically graded for you, and the essays would be graded by the instructor. We don't really give a grade per se, it's more of a pass-fail, but they're read through by the instructor, and the instructor will provide you feedback if there is a test within that course. All right, so thanks for taking the time to watch through this tutorial video or this series of tutorial videos. And as I said in the beginning, this is a fully interactive tutorial. So if at any time you're working your way through one of our online courses and you don't remember how to use a feature, you can come back to this video, and in the first opening screen, you can select from the different videos within this. So you can select from the video on the discussion forums, the student video uploads, the live chats, the tests. All of that information is available without you having to sit down and watch 25 minutes of video. You can jump right to whatever portion you would like to see. So thanks again. I really look forward to seeing you in one of our interactive courses and getting a chance to talk to you as well as our instructors in the next live chat. Thank you.